Hey guys, it's Big Sexy with Big Sexy Outdoors. If you guys are looking for your bucks to be big and sexy like me, I recommend you go out and get yourself some Big Sexy by Domain. This product is filled with radish, turnips, and kale, and other vegetation to keep the deer coming back all season long. Go out to your local Tractor Supply and purchase some today. Big Sexy by Domain.
There we are. All right. Yeah, I know you're a bit disappointed. It's just me for now. The others are running a bit late. So I figured I'd have the chance to talk to you for a minute. Now, just in case you're wondering, for those that did manage to purchase the single greatest and best hunting game that's ever come out, Gone Hunting Pennsylvania, we are getting it on June 19th. That's when it's supposed to be in the port. Then we'll have it here. And if you haven't had a chance to pre-order it yet, we do have links down below for you to grab a copy of that for yourself. And after all, you don't want to disappoint the Sasquatch. Okay? If you want to get good flies, you know where to go. Look, that's just the epitome of cool. Can't show his face. He doesn't want you to show his face. But there's Dave. If you get the game, you can actually see what Dave looks like. So yeah, tonight we have on. How's it going?
Hi
guys.
How you been?
Good. Busy. Good.
We are busy.
How are you?
Pretty good. Yeah, busy's a good thing most times. Busy's good. Ben said he had to get called into work tonight, so he won't be with us tonight. Yeah.
Poor Ben.
Yeah, when you're the supervisor, I guess you got to go in. But we'll start. And there's Brandon. Speaking of Sasquatch, that's what the Sasquatch is.
Yeah.
How's it going?
That made me laugh. Hi.
Good.
So how about we start? Tell us about yourselves and where you're from, what you do.
We're from Sweet Valley, Pennsylvania.
Not now.
No.
Harry's from here. I'm originally from Long Island.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, you're from my home state.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Where in New York are you from?
I'm about 45 minutes north of Albany.
Oh, okay.
Just below Lake George.
Nice.
So it's a nice area.
Yeah, for sure.
So
yep.
Excellent. And you two run Fishing Creek?
Fishing Creek Lodge, yeah.
That's
yeah.
Right. He sent me a bunch of...
Yeah,
go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. No, you go ahead.
He sent me a bunch of pictures. I'm trying to get everything organized for you. So I have your website up as that's my job. That's what I do here. And tell me a little bit about how you got started with it. What made you start this?
Oh, it's beautiful.
Boy, you can go.
Okay. So basically I've been working on the computer since I was probably like 19 or something.
Okay.
And just in the last maybe 2 years, I've gotten to a point where I'm like, I don't want to sit down anymore. Like my body doesn't want to sit anymore. I want to do something different. And we were talking about like starting just a little, Airbnb cottage.
Like a little cabin rental.
Yeah. So we were driving around and Terry had been to Fishing Creek Lodge before. His buddy used to work there and cook. And we decided to stop in and have coffee, and we met the owner, and she started telling us that she was selling it.
Nice.
We were just like, well, it's a lot bigger and more expensive than what we were planning, but we were kind of like, maybe this is fate, and we should see if we could swing this, and we decided to do it. So we bought it like 2 months later.
Cool. So what exactly is Fish Creek Lodge?
So it's a bed and breakfast. It has 5 bedrooms, 1 extra bedroom. It has like a full service guest kitchen that they can do whatever they want in. It has a TV lounge. And then attached used to be a local store where her son cooked a whole bunch of food. And they also sold some stuff for, you know, the people that live up in the cabins there or rent up in the cabins by Fishing Creek,
Nice.
near the state game lands. And we got 3 bedrooms renovated so far, so we're partly open. We've
That's
been working on
beautiful.
the cafe. Yeah. We want to redo the entire outside to make it look like a log cabin. It's
Much more country.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
do natural wood siding, like slab siding or
Yeah,
log
Alaskan
siding or
slab
something
siding.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool, cool.
So yeah, it's been about a year,
Hmm.
and we got the place and walked in, and we're like, yeah, we just started gutting rooms, and there's a coffee shop on one side. We
Yeah.
just ripped everything
I
out
like
of that.
That's beautiful.
Yeah,
And,
he used to be a logger, so he had all this wood just
Oh,
stacked.
cool.
And yeah, all the actually those floors we got from the Amish, but that table he made and all the beds, which I think I sent you a picture or two of the beds. They're
Yep.
all
I like that table.
handmade with trees from our property and stuff.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I do the log furniture and all the walls, all the bedrooms I did over, all the flooring
We
upstairs.
still have to redo that kitchen. We still have a lot to do.
There's a lot to do.
There's a
but,
lot to do.
Yeah.
We were gonna just open it. It was up and running, and then when we got in there, we just decided, no, we ripped everything out, threw everything out, and all the mattresses and everything's all brand new. So it's been kind of a long process.
Nice.
Yeah.
So
I
so what's the appeal to the Fish Creek Lodge? Just basically a nice outdoor experience with gore. I mean, it's obviously beautiful.
Yeah. It's surrounded by, there's literally 50,000 acres of game lands that surround Ricketts Glen Park. So the park's full of waterfalls. It's a big destination for our
Cool.
state. But for fishing, if you want to fish for wild brook trout, it's endless mountains of wild brookies. Fishing Creek is known, I think it's known worldwide, I guess, for some guys that come.
Yeah.
So it's full of big browns and rainbows and brookies, and so that's pretty cool. A lot of the fly guys come to Fishing Creek to fish, and
Yeah, that's awesome. I don't really fish that much as I used to.
Mhm.
That's why I never really heard of it, but I'm sure if I was big into fly, that's beautiful.
mhm.
Yeah, I love that one.
I'm sure if I was bigger into fly fishing, I would know all about this. But
Yeah. So there's a
That's-
ton of hiking and stuff too. You know, there's kayaking. You can rent kayaks at Lake Jean, which is part of Ricketts Glen State Park. So
Yeah,
Okay.
Lake Jean's on top of the mountain at, I think it's about 2,300 foot in elevation, so it's cool in the evening up there. It's, you know, a lot of bass and pickerel and perch. And
get any ducks up there?
plenty of ducks.
Nice, Chris.
Plenty of,
Chris, you might have to take a trip, buddy.
I know.
there's plenty
Oh,
of game lands, ponds all over the mountains up there.
there's a lot of blueberries too. If you're not into
Oh, nice.
you're fishing and you just want to get some wild food. Yeah.
Hey, we can always make a blueberry sauce for the ducks. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
There
So
are-
I'm a big waterfowl hunter. I don't know if Ben or Chris told you that. So
Oh, okay.
it's got to have ducks and geese for me to go there.
there's plenty of ducks and
Yeah,
geese.
you'll be all set.
Yeah.
Awesome.
There's
All right.
pheasants. They stock it heavy with pheasants. A couple of feet at the
Really?
top.
Really?
Yeah.
So how far
Look
from
at you.
Long Island is this?
Oh, okay. It's probably about, well, right from the very edge of Manhattan where it starts, it's probably about 3 hours.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
What's
Well-
what's like the closest city or something I might know?
Well, we tell people to fly into Wilkes-Barre, so that's about,
Okay.
Yeah.
it's less than 40 miles from the lodge.
Okay.
We get a lot of people from New Jersey, a lot of people from, well, a lot of Pennsylvania people.
Well, yeah.
But we get people as far as Delaware so far.
mhm.
We're trying to start advertising like basically everywhere, but we
Yeah.
had a group of people from the Bronx this weekend.
Mm.
They
I
were
come
worried about the
down,
neighborhood and the Bronx, and we were like, you were completely
Yeah, they were
fine.
scared. They were scared to death. And
Yeah.
man, I've had 4 years of Spanish, 2 in high school and 2 in college, and I didn't have a clue. Like I was trying, and she was scared to death for her kids. Like I'm like, you're okay here. You're completely
okay.
fine.
That's
Yeah.
so funny.
And now she loved it, and she's coming back very soon, and it worked out great. But we had to convince her, like, just stay one night. If you're not happy, we'll give your money back.
Yeah.
And as well as we could speak to her, and she
Yeah.
loved it. Her kids were really sweet. They grabbed some rods. We have some rods down in the living room, so if people don't know how to fish and they just want to give it a try without spending money on equipment,
Nice.
we can grab them. So we had
Mhm.
them get a little license at the store, and then
Yeah, there's a million. They took the water out of Lake Jean on top a few years ago, and I guess they restocked it or something. But there's a million mid-sized catfish. If anybody likes to catfish, you just
Oh
can
yeah.
chuck in your lines and pull one out after another. So that's pretty cool.
Perfect.
yeah.
Awesome. It's beautiful there. No doubt.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
you're up near what, Jim Thorpish?
We're
Not
west of Jim
quite.
Thorpe.
Yeah.
A little
Probably
west.
an hour south of you guys, if I had to guess, right?
2 hours north of Philly. It's
Wilkes-Barre, we're just half an hour from Wilkes-Barre.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, it's about an hour and a half from me then. Okay, that's
So-
not bad.
Yeah.
okay.
So the draw to this place when you decided to buy it was the fact that you had been there before and just loved the area and saw an opportunity.
Yeah,
Is
he
it
grew
that?
up yeah.
Yeah, I grew up in the mountains here. This was my stomping ground, I guess. I moved away. I was a biologist for years and moved back. So we actually live about 10 minutes up the road from the B&B. We've got a small farm and it's pretty close. So
Nice.
it was cool and up for sale and we grabbed it. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, we actually met hiking at Ricketts Glen State Park.
Oh, that's cool.
Yep.
That's super cool.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Did he like trip and bust his leg and have to have you back to it or some crap?
Oh,
I basically saved his life. Yeah.
There, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
She
a BS
actually
mountain
tripped.
lion attack or something.
Yeah, it was probably me. I don't know. I just remember like he seemed okay, and it was like the most humid day of the entire planet with this like hair, and I was sweating to death, and I was like, this is like horrible. But obviously we had a good time because we're
It obviously worked out,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Too funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
So I guess tell us your goals with everything. Are you looking to possibly expand eventually and make it even bigger, or
I don't
just-
know.
just
So
loving the little country type life right now?
we'd love to expand the lodge experience. Like we're
Yep.
thinking about getting well, we work with Ski Shack. They're up near Dixon City, I think, or I forget where. But we work with them. If we get a group of people, they'll come and drop off rentals at our place. But yeah, we want to really expand, like maybe renting bicycles and just kind of expanding like the things that people can do when they come to the area.
Oh, that's awesome.
So our goal is just to grow and make it a super fun family place. Like we have horseshoes. We want to get a volleyball net up there, and
We have the coffee shop open in a month.
yeah, our
Mhm.
coffee shop's gonna be open in a month.
We're
So
gonna have great coffee and desserts.
coffee and like it's gonna be kind of a bakery, and then we're gonna have breakfast sandwiches and some lunch sandwiches.
That's
Okay.
awesome.
Yeah. I'm
That's
not
our
sure how we're
short-term
gonna do
goal.
both at the same
Yeah.
time. Yeah, I don't know that. But we'll have to see about expanding at some point. But
Cool.
yeah. We'd
So
love
if,
to get into
if
fishing.
somebody wanted to come do this, say, what are your guys' rates currently?
So they vary. We also rent out the entire lodge. So during the week, it's a little bit cheaper. We give everyone 20% off during the week.
Okay.
But on weekends, our king room and our double queen bedroom, 2 queen beds, is $149, and then our full bedroom is $113, and we're definitely adding 2 more bedrooms. They're just not complete yet, and then we're gonna add. There's another room on the top floor. We're gonna turn into like a quiet kind of library or a workspace, because some people like to come and stay for a whole week and work from there.
Mm-hmm.
So that's going to be sort of like a library / yoga workplace. And yeah, I'm not sure. Those rooms will probably be queen beds, but we're not completely sure yet.
Nice.
Yeah.
So the one bed you'd scroll by, it's a hemlock bed. It's not that one. It was like.
Oh, that's Creekside.
Keep
Oh
going.
yeah, Bridgeview. Yeah, Creekside.
That one there.
Yeah.
So at the window, the one post going down through the middle of the window, that's actually a buck rub.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So Toby and I, Toby's our little guy. He's 8. So
Nice.
we're cutting down hemlock trees to make this bed, and we found this cool buck rub, and it looked like the buck hit it like 3 years in a row.
That's awesome.
Wow.
I'm like, man, that would look so cool, Toby, if we put this in this bed. So it actually worked out. The diameter worked out pretty good. So we.
You know how bad you screwed some hunter? He's been watching that rub for 3 or 4 years, going, "Someday I'm gonna kill a monster right here." You guys go,
Yeah,
And
he's
now
still
they
looking
can't
at that.
find
Yeah.
it.
He can't
I
even
swear,
find
it
that
was right
buck rub
here.
now. Where's that buck rub go?
Yeah.
He's like, "I know it was right here last year. What the
I'm
heck
losing
happened?"
my mind. Yeah. So on those beams, I think one of those beams has a bear claw, right?
Oh yeah, the beams on the
bear's like-
ceiling.
Yeah.
The tree had a bunch of bear claws going up the tree, bear
Oh,
marks.
that's cool.
So
Yeah.
that was a Norway spruce, a couple Norway spruces I cut down and stripped the bark off.
Nice.
And then we did some designs on it, but the bear claws didn't come through very well.
Yeah, but you still know they were there. That's awesome.
Yeah, you could just about
Yeah.
make them out. Yeah.
That's
I like
super
these.
cool.
Yeah, that's sassafras with walnut headboards on them, footboards.
Beautiful.
So right now you have the 3 rooms: the mountain, bridge, and the Creekside. Yes.
Yes.
And you're looking to add 2 to 3 more.
2 more.
Nice.
Yep. And then we're also going to redo the entire inside. Like all the walls will become wood. We're going to redo the kitchen for the guests.
Yeah, the kitchen, the photos here, we're gonna gut and redo that over too.
So that bedroom you just scrolled by, the red one, that wood on that wall, there is 7 different kinds of wood on that wall.
Wow.
Yeah, so we have a list of each kind of wood.
Yeah,
It's
they're all
cool.
logs we milled on our wood miser.
Nice.
So we just threw a
Yeah.
bunch of different ones up for the area and thought it would be cool.
Yeah, it looks so neat in there.
I'll put it up again there, Skip. Skip's wanting the link. I have to grab that for him. Let's
Oh,
grab it back here.
Yeah.
Copy. And this is what we do.
Yeah, no, this is beautiful. So you said there's
Yeah.
50,000 acres? Is that what it was?
Yeah, there's
Yes.
50,000 acres. Yeah.
And it's all state
State.
public land that you
Big
can
game lands. Yeah.
number 13.
There's
Okay.
number
Number
13 and
13.
57, and
Yeah.
there's some across closer to us
Mhm.
where we live.
and that's all like you can just hunt that and fish it and whatever.
Yep.
Yeah.
24 hours a day you can.
That's
Hmm.
awesome.
Yeah.
And are there like like you said there's hiking trails. Are they fairly groomed or like maintained anyways to hike
one
up
at-
to?
Yeah, the one at Ricketts for the main waterfall hike. There's hundreds of people on the weekends that hit that.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
So it's a really wide trail. It's a nice trail that winds up through, and there's some
Yeah.
plenty of rock, steps going up the cuts and stuff. But there's other waterfalls on the game lands, big waterfalls that are kind of hidden that you can seek out too.
That's awesome.
Yeah, those aren't really marked. Well, there's Sullivan Falls is marked. There's one that's really easy to get to if people aren't like really regular hikers and they're kind of worried about it. There's
Yeah.
Sullivan Falls. You can just kind of walk to that really easily. And we direct a lot of people there when they stay at the lodge.
That's
Yeah, but then the other ones you kind of have to wander down. But there's a back road that you can kind of hear as you're driving through where they are.
Mhm.
Pull over and hike down.
Nice.
Yeah, it's such a beautiful area.
Now, do they allow horses in the state park? In the state land?
I think they do on game lands
Okay.
in areas. I know the one road, there's a lot of horses. They used to rent a lot of horses. Like people could rent the horses
Yep.
and trail ride, and that was a big deal there. But they went out of business.
That happens everywhere.
Mhm.
Is there an area in the state park I'm trying to remember.
I don't know about rickets. I don't know.
think so.
That'd be cool to trailer my horses down and ride through it.
Yeah, I'll have to look
Yeah.
into that.
Yeah, I'll look into it myself also, because
I
my
just-
wife loves going on adventures and stuff. We got a big 30-some foot living quarters trailer that's got a camper in the front and everything. We can trailer it
Nice.
down.
Wow.
So
That's beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah.
this is awesome.
Yeah, and your store is opening soon.
Yes, hopefully.
Yeah.
We're saying in a month. Yeah.
I was gonna say, do we have an ETA? Yeah.
Yeah, we're hoping by July 4th, like by the holiday.
Cool.
Excellent.
You don't
What
wanna-
kind of store? Like selling outdoorsy stuff or
Hopefully, some of the wood furniture.
yeah, right?
If I get a free moment, I might start building some
Yeah, he
wood
could
furniture.
definitely do that.
Yeah.
Right now it's just kind of going to be the cafe bakery. But we are going to sell like eggs and milk for the local people and just a couple little other outdoor stuff, you know, basic needs for like being
Going
outside.
fishing, hiking, whatever.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
So
I'm
you've
sure-
had the. Go ahead.
I was going to say, I'm sure we'll add to it once people ask us for stuff when we don't have it.
Oh yeah.
Right.
So we're laughing because we say in a month.
We said that
It's-
like a year ago.
Yeah, we
but
said it like a
that's
year ago. My business on the farm here, I have it's called whitetail crabs. So I grow crab apples and different apples for whitetails. So we're always, today I plowed another acre, harrowed, then put drip lines down.
Okay.
So we flip flop back and forth, and that's why it's taken us a little longer to get everything rolling there. But in a week, I'll be done with that. Then I'll focus on the
On the lodge again.
electric and the plumbing and everything for the coffee shop and
That's
button
cool.
that stuff up. Yeah.
Oops. And that's
So-
this.
Yep.
So there's
Yeah.
some crabs. Yeah, those are 30-06 crab apples for whitetails. Yeah.
Cool. So do you sell these trees, I take it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we mostly ship. We ship all over the northern states,
Okay.
and we're going to
Really?
start focusing on Pennsylvania a little bit more. Yeah.
That's
Yeah, we just
awesome.
started running ads for local pickups this year. We just started potting last year.
Nice.
Yeah, there's some crab apples behind that buck there.
Is that a management buck? I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I managed that buck. Yeah.
Yeah.
Managed to kill him, right?
Man.
And
to get it.
Yeah.
That's
Mm-hmm.
awesome. So the tree business, is that, I guess more or less, what were you a biologist for?
So I was a biologist I did permits for like highways and bridges and all kinds of anything you would want a permit for, like a wetland permit or environmental
Okay.
permit. We did a lot of the pipelines, electrical lines. We'd come in before the pipelines would go in and do all the wetland work and rare species work. And
Nice.
Well,
Is that what got you into the forestry stuff and logging and cutting down your own
oh, I
stuff?
know. I grew up doing that. We grew
Okay.
up logging. My grandfather was a logger. So we were 24/7 logging and hunting and fishing and doing all the outdoor stuff.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I worked for a sawmill in my late teens, and the gentleman who was the sawyer for the sawmill also was a logger, and we would go and buy specific trees out of people's lots and things like
Yeah.
that for milling, and basically cut them down, haul them out, and bring them to the sawmill and saw them out. Ran a big circular saw blade. It was very interesting.
That
But,
yeah,
comment.
You see a comment?
Yeah,
I
it's
can't see. My
hilarious.
glasses aren't
They're
on.
ready to go on vacation, I think. Go do some hunting.
I'm ready to go on vacation. I can tell you that right now.
Yeah. You are not
So
kidding.
yeah, I transitioned from a biologist. I worked all over the East Coast and all
Thanks, Mike.
to the Canada border, and then I transitioned. Maybe it's been 10 years, right? To logging
Mm.
to do the tree thing like part time and log, and
Cool.
I transitioned right to the whitetail crabs to the tree business. Yeah.
So how many acres of these crab trees do you have planted?
Boy, I plant. I mean, there's thousands that we ship,
Mhm.
so we planted quite a few.
Cool.
I don't know. Yeah. I have no
Yeah.
idea.
But they're all like 5-6 footers when we ship them for people to plant. We usually ship
Yeah.
bare root, but we have a few potted and stuff. Yeah.
Nice. Nice. Well, that's cool though. You can kind of keep everything your passion within a pretty short radius of, doing this and then having a lodge and
Yeah. Yeah.
kind
it's
of the
all
whole
fun
thing.
outdoor stuff.
Yeah, a lot of guys come to rifle hunt at the lodge,
Yep.
and they actually did really well last year. I was surprised.
Awesome. That's
So they all got, most of them got their bucks, and they went back out and got their doe. And
Toby.
yeah,
That's
that's
cool.
me and
Toby's first.
our little guy,
That's his
Toby.
first one, right?
I took Toby. He was 8, and I took him for archery. Wow, this buck, he never stopped talking or moving. And this buck was out in front of us in the woods, and I'm looking and looking and looking. I couldn't see a deer, and he jumps up and he's like, "Hey, there's a big buck looking at us from the woods." And I'm like, "Oh my gosh!" And I swear I saw ears in the woods, but this thing never moved. And then it decides, even with Toby moving and talking that much, it decides, I want to get around these guys. It must have had a destination.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it got within 40 yards, and he's like, shoot, shoot,
Yeah.
shoot. And he's
Screaming at you.
he's looking. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to take a shot at this deer. So
That's so funny.
got this little 8. I was so excited to get that deer with him. I thought there's no way we're going to get a buck this year together. There's no way. I think that was the second day we went out. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Super cool. Yeah.
We had a guy in the goose blind a few years back that would do the same thing, but he was a grown man. And we'd be sitting in the blind. He'd be like, "They're right over top of us," screaming like, "They're right there," with his arm up. And I'm like, "Dude, they're not gonna keep being there if you keep yelling." So we'd have to Hail Mary sky bus shots at these geese and ducks because they weren't coming in with this guy screaming and hollering. And he was a friend of a friend, and I was like, not to be that guy, but can we leave him out of a few hunts? And he's like, yeah, I'm kind of with you on that. I was like, I don't mind taking him, but when he is every flock, every single one of them, they're out front, they're off to the left, like he's barking orders like a drill sergeant. And I'm like, dude, shut up. I know they're coming to the decoys. It's fine. I'll tell you when to shoot.
Yeah.
Funny.
So if you come down, I'll definitely go on a duck hunt with you.
Oh, heck yeah.
Sounds like a plan.
We'll go ahead and try and get everything together for this year. I actually this morning picked up a dog and who's going to be trained to retrieve. And she hasn't quite figured out the rules at my house yet. That's what was whining earlier, but she'll be all right. So once I get her trained up and everything, we'll be good to go and have a good time. Then I can start hunting some of the bigger rivers like I used to, and then maybe go on to different places where I don't know the water. I can get the dog in the water rather than myself.
Yeah, that's the key.
Yeah, it's all fine when it's 4 foot of water. When you're in 7 foot of water and you can't retrieve ducks, that's kind of hard. So, but no, it's definitely beautiful there, and I would love to start traveling to different states and hunting a little bit. So.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. How did you guys all get together?
Oh, many moons ago. No. It was Chris's smile, you know. He tripped in the woods, told me his leg was busted. We were hiking, you know.
We were hiking. It's been that way ever since.
Hey, don't steal our story.
Yeah, you're welcome. I think everybody's got that story. No, I'm just kidding. Well, Ben and Chris, you guys started this, right?
Yeah. Long, good couple of years back. Yeah, Ben's my cousin, and we were out hunting a few times. We're like, we do such weird stuff out here. We should film this and show people.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how. So we decided.
Yeah, it's hilarious. You guys crack us up.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I just got added in on a podcast one time over a controversy, and
you've been here ever since.
Yeah. Well, I've hunted a lot my whole life. My father was a big deer hunter, but my uncle was a bachelor till he was like 45 and lived in like he's the picture image of the old mountain man that lived in a shack and just hunted like every single day and then was a carpenter on the side basically. So his like primary job, which never made him any money, was hunting. And then he's a very good finish carpenter. He does cabinetry work and trim and stuff like that. And so I spent most of my youth during the summers like going fishing with him when I wasn't working. And then later on I'd spend my fall vacations out of school or every weekend with him because he got to hunt a lot more different things than my father was ever interested in. And my father's big into fur bear trapping, so that was kind of my dad's thing, and I was never really into that. So I went duck hunting and waterfowl hunting with my uncle and his friends. And he had some really cool friends that were so big into waterfowl. They're like known names in the waterfowl world. Unfortunately, there was some falling outs there over some dogs and some bad business deals or whatever. But I got the whole experience from mud pond duck hunting to being on the most expensive new duck hunting boat on the river, like in the backwaters. I got everything from A to Z. And so even at a young age, I ended up with quite a bit of knowledge on how to call game and how to get it in and set up decoy spreads and things from guys that were years in the business and years out in the field. So it worked out really cool. And now I get to kind of share that with everybody who comes on. So
Yeah,
That's
nice.
awesome. My dad was a big duck hunter.
yeah,
Huge into ducks, whitetails, turkeys.
yeah, I'm a goose guy. I love harvesting Canada geese. That's like my thing. I like field hunting. I like water hunting Canada geese.
Mhm.
One of my best friends, Tyler, that I've known since high school, he's a big duck guy. Like he's mesmerized by all the ducks. And so the two of us just go together great, and we can hunt geese and ducks together and have a good
That's
time.
awesome.
Good.
And so he's been a good buddy. And I actually took a waterfowl hiatus for a while when a really good friend of mine actually ended up passing away from a motorcycle accident. And he was like my thickest thieves. Like, you know, the two of us could have took on the world in the waterfowl world. And when he passed away, I was just like, yeah, I don't have anybody to do this with anymore. It's no fun.
That's sad.
And then Tyler and I reconnected. And so I've been back at it for 2 or 3 years now. And we've
Good.
been just having a blast, you know?
That's good.
So I gotta ask, you've had the lodge for how long?
A year.
A year? But it's been in business since
Oh, I think it was a bed and breakfast that she had it for like 20 years.
Yeah.
20. And then it was a bakery before then.
nice. So it's a staple around the area, is what we're saying.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, that's good to know. It's good to know.
It's been there a long time. It's over 100 years old, right?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Really?
Hundreds.
We get people that call want to do like a ghost investigation.
Yeah,
and
we
stuff.
were
Oh,
contacted
wow.
by ghost hunters.
Oh, I got to hear this. Is there actually
Yeah.
an activity?
Yeah.
Please. Please.
It's a
I'm big into it.
We had 2 incidents. That's it. Out of the whole.
She doesn't even want to talk about it. She's like, no thanks.
Yeah.
That's it. Because my my uncle, he's in South Glen from New York, as a matter of fact.
Yep, I know right what you're talking about.
Okay. See, he does South Glen Paranormal Society, so they do. They're big
Okay.
into that. But I did notice on the site that you have the games over here. We're gonna have to make sure you get a copy of Gone Hunting to add to
Gone
this.
Hunting on there.
add to
Yeah.
this snack.
Yeah, we saw that. It looks
Definitely.
fun. Yeah, that would be great.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I know Ben probably has your information, and I have your stuff here. But
Yeah.
yeah, we're gonna make sure when we get you one of them when they come in.
yeah.
Yeah,
Sounds
that
good.
would be awesome.
That is awesome.
Yeah, we
I
added
mean,
a few more.
those old Jenga games there, whatever the heck that thing is.
Yeah.
Oh man, I can remember my grandmother had that at her house.
Yeah.
She had like the
Mhm.
old flip ones too, like on the ropes that would go down.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? I don't even. I've never even seen one that old.
Oh, it's so cool. Like the top thing of flip and flip and flip all the way to the bottom. It just keeps doing it. And she had all those old cool games like that.
That is cool. I want to make a. I want him to make a life size outside one for us.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Oh
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah, I saw one at a bar once, and it was like a blast. Like, the entire bar just crowded around it, and it was just people like challenging each other all night.
You make a life-size chessboard and like let the Renaissance people in, you know,
Yeah,
Yeah.
battle it out on there.
yeah.
There's actually a Renaissance fair this weekend, and
New York
Oh,
wild. There's arrows everywhere up here.
Oh wow.
arrows everywhere. Yeah, it's fun.
That bridge there is only
It's
like,
fun.
I don't know, 50 yards away from the bed and breakfast.
Yeah, the very corner, our
Okay.
property. You kind of. I'm trying to point to
And
it. You can't see.
They stock that heavy. There's a hatchery right down the road, like 10 minutes down the road. You can go and feed the fish, and it is loaded with breeders and all kinds of stuff there. So they come up and dump them in there like weekly. They stock the creek, and
Oh wow!
the Fish Commission stocks it too. And
Mhm.
the first week we were there, first month or something, I just walked up there for lunch. I didn't have any lunch, and just yanked a big rainbow out. That was our
Nice.
lunch. So it was
Just
pretty
eat it
cool,
raw.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's
so how many do you usually have at a time? How many people are usually in at a time?
You know,
Your busy season.
yeah, our busy season, we're just completely booked. So, like this past weekend, we had people in and out. We had a total of like 11 people probably.
Nice.
Wow.
Weekends are booked pretty good, and then during the week it kind of trickles.
During the
There's
week,
a-
we just have
yeah.
1 or 2 people coming in and out. Yeah, a lot of times we just have 2 rooms full. Holidays, we can't even fit them in, so it'll be nice to get the other rooms done.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So when BSO comes up to do videos and some pheasant and duck hunts, we'll be up during the week, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
That's all right. We can fill the bed and breakfast for a
We
week.
can fill it. Yeah, we got enough of us.
Just you, me, and Ben. will fill
Anytime
it.
you want.
Well, you're 6'12". I mean, it's
I know. Right on the money too.
yeah.
I hope you're kidding.
I'm 6'7",
Yeah.
but I tower over these guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna be like twice as tall as me.
Gonna have to build a bigger bed. Longer. I'll sleep on the
This will
floor,
give him time to get on that.
right?
In the next room. Yeah. A Sasquatch room. That's what it's gonna
Sasquatch.
Yeah.
Yo, so
Mhm.
you'll have your first ever sighting of that, and then you'll have Squatch hunters in. I can make you all famous.
Yeah. I saw that. It's so funny. That would be great. It would be so awesome if somebody would just dress in a Sasquatch
Oh,
thing.
I have the gorilla
Well,
costume of gorilla costumes that actually fits me, and I scare the crap out of little kids on Halloween with it. 'cause that's what I
I'm
do.
sure.
But I'm telling you right now, I can run through the woods. We
There
can
we
make a
go.
video, post it to Big Sexy, tag you guys in it. We'll go viral.
That's right.
Sounds good. Sounds like
We're
a
in.
plan.
We're definitely in.
I tried to get Kat to, because we go camping a lot. I tried to get her to let me wear a Jason Voorhees outfit with the machete while I walked through the campground, but she got all mad and said no.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, that would scare me, even if I knew it was you.
Let's see. So you have the horseshoes, you said?
Yeah, we have horseshoe. Did I? Not, I probably didn't give you a picture of that.
No, that one I didn't get one. But
Oh, you're on the website. Though.
yeah,
Yeah,
we got you have the outdoor grill, you have the fire pits, you have fishing is right next door. You said like literally walk outside and go.
Yeah, there's like
Yeah.
10, 15 miles of beautiful trout stream. There's all types of places to fish that
Yeah.
stream. Yeah.
Skip,
Creek, yeah.
Skip. It's a good place to take the wife up there for a week. You know,
Right.
for her. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
He won't even see his wife for a week then.
that's the best thing for her then.
Yeah, right? That's so funny.
Oh, that's great.
No, this absolutely looks beautiful. It looks relaxing too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's everybody loves it when they come.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, we do. We get good reviews. It's been so nice meeting all these different people from everywhere. I think
Yeah.
it's our favorite part. You know, it's it's great to just see people relaxing. People nowadays work their butts off all the time, like nonstop.
Mhm.
It's all right.
So,
And I was asking about occupancy earlier because I have 7 people in the family, just me, the wife, and 5 kids. So
He's got a whole football team.
yeah.
football team. We had a
Yeah.
group of Boy Scouts. We shut down in January. It's really, really slow, and it's like kind of we took this January off basically.
Mhm.
But we'll probably shut down for the most part every year in January. But we did have a group of Boy Scouts, and they'll probably come back every year. And there's like 14 of them, I think.
Nice.
Yeah, so they're used to camping out and stuff, so they all brought their mats and their
Sleeping
sleeping
bags,
bags and
everything.
stuff, and we just kind of stuck them
Yeah, they
everywhere.
did like a ice hike or something, waterfall, frozen waterfall ice hike or
Yeah.
something. That's pretty big at the park for a lot of people.
Oh, cool.
You just have to sign at the park and, have some proper footgear on. And
Did see those? Where did I see those pictures?
I think it's
They
one
were
of
in
those
there. I
things-
definitely saw the frozen waterfalls. It was cool.
yeah, there's amazing
Yeah.
frozen waterfalls all winter. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, they're
it's,
not on the website. I should probably add some because most people don't.
Yeah, I think it's the
know about
pictures
that.
I think it was the pictures that he's there. It was.
Yeah, it's really, really beautiful in the winter, and then
yeah.
you can, you need your gear to hike Ricketts Glen State Park in the winter, but you can hike the game lands. Hopefully you have the right gear anyway. I'm not sending a bunch of people in the fall, but
I don't know if that's the park or Gamelands.
I
that
think that's
photo.
the park.
Yeah.
Pretty sure that's the park. But
So, what's your favorite thing to do in the area?
we like to hike everywhere. Like,
Yeah?
we just go to as many different places as we can.
Yeah, we hike and fish. We're catfishing a little right now, and
Yeah. Every time we can take a break, we're just doing something outside. It's our way to relax, because we're just working so much.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's plenty of land to explore, so that's nice.
yeah,
I
Yeah.
would say it's nice that you can relax while still doing what you love doing there.
Yeah.
It feeds right into one. One feeds into the other.
See, that's the end goal for everybody, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
To do what you love and help others do what you love too. So,
Yeah.
Brandon's trying to get into both Slim Jims and Jack Links
yeah,
to get
you're welcome.
both of the Squatch meats going.
Yeah. I do love meat.
You did-
Snap into a Slim Jim.
Snap in, baby. Snap in. And you're doing the bait shop, I saw.
Yeah, Toby's
Toby
little Toby runs the beach shop.
is so excited. For years, he wanted to sell minnows because we have a pond and a little pond at the house here. So he just, for years, he just has his little net and fishing pole and catches, all kinds of stuff. And he just wants to sell everything. And he set up the little bait shop, for him. So we have, the jumbo night crawlers and the worms and mealy worms and stuff for the fishermen to come.
That's cool. Teach him while he's
Yeah.
young.
That's right.
Yeah.
That money, man.
Yep, he used to just make handwritten signs on wood and put them at the end of the driveway, hoping people would just see it and come up and ask for bait, but it never really
Yeah.
happened. So he was so excited that he actually had a place now.
That's
to put
awesome.
in his stuff. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
He was like a year and a half old. I had him on Fishing Creek pulling out rainbows and stuff.
Wow.
He's a great
Yeah,
fisherman.
like all the time, like every weekend, I'd have him out there fishing.
It's constantly like who's gonna catch the most fish?
It's always a con.
if you go
always a
anywhere near his
contest.
spot,
Yeah.
he'll get so upset, like, get out of my spot.
Oh, it's already started.
Yeah.
On a spot.
He has to win. He has to get the most
That picture
fish
of him
or
on
the
a rock
biggest.
right there in the middle, he caught a big brown trout right there.
Yeah. Now he carries his 40 to that spot. Everybody's got to get out. Start shooting on the way in. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, he's amazing.
Nice boat.
Yeah.
That's my beater boat. Yeah, that's the
Great.
Susquehanna River right there. I grew up on the river camping a lot when I was a kid, and all smallmouth. This fish for smallmouth every day.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm
And
jealous.
channel cats.
My family did not camp. And
Yeah.
I had to go camping with my neighbors.
Yeah,
I'm the
most
only
wildlife you saw in the
outdoor
city was
person.
rats. Rats and pigeons.
Ugh. Yeah.
We
That's-
go to the river for channel cats a lot. We'll build a big fire and just hang out and throw some
Yeah.
poles in, and we do really good. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's fun.
Some big catfish there.
Now,
That's awesome.
was that the goal for the lodge, is to create that kind of feel of the camping, but because to be
Yeah.
able to go out and fish and sit outside at the fire pit and cook outside and do all of this?
Definitely. We wanted to feel kind of very homey, like you're just kind of at a home away from home, but also like you're in an outdoor, really relaxing place. So the cafe, we designed it to look like you're camping outside. So the ceiling is like dark blue. We painted stars all over it. And then the floor is gorgeous wood that he milled most of it, right?
Mhm.
And then we did an epoxy river running through the middle from the front door to the counters.
Oh, that's
Oh,
awesome.
nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we put river stone underneath it, and then epoxy with a little bit of blue mixed in with it. It's gonna look really cool. We're almost done.
That's
Mhm.
awesome.
There's
Yeah.
beams on the ceiling. We put beams
Yeah,
just
there's
like the one bedroom.
Real
and-
wood.
I saw. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me find that one again.
Yeah, we
Just
did
like
that in
that,
the
real-
cafe.
Air claws.
Yeah.
There's
Now,
20
Ben-
footers in the cafe. Yeah, they're real big ones.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Ben said to apologize that he wasn't able to make it on.
Oh
He-
yeah.
he's feeling real bad about this. So let's make him feel worse. You know, it's
Yeah,
not
man, you
every day you
set
miss
this
a
up and you didn't
stream,
even
Ben.
pull up. Can't believe it.
No, I don't want to say I'm ashamed of him, but
But we're ashamed of him.
we are ashamed of him. I mean, normally we're ashamed of him, but now it's worse.
Well, we got
Did he ever
Jasmine.
get did he ever get a turkey?
Jasmine,
Jasmine
Jasmine never
and
got a
Ben did not
turkey.
get turkeys.
Oh
What
no.
did you say? No.
No, not yet.
Oh,
They didn't.
I
I
saw
did.
a couple of clips. He was so disgusted. I'm like, man. Then his gun jammed. He had a semi-auto, so he didn't. That wasn't closed enough or something on him.
Oh,
Yep.
man. I ended up limiting out though. I was good to go.
Mm.
So
Nice.
I was happy. I have like the holy land of turkeys where I hunt though. There's
Mhm.
so many birds there. And I put guides on birds all season long. Just friends, not actually guiding, but
Yeah.
taking newbies and first timers out, and that's a whole nother experience. Like having like waterfowl hunting's one thing because it's kind of all day action or could be
Yeah.
all day action, but taking newbies out to a turkey spot or a deer spot or something is very difficult, especially when you're like, man, I would have set up different. Man, I would have done that a little different if I was by myself. And
Don't move.
Right.
And you can't move. Everybody wants to move and talk.
exactly. And
Dad, there's a turkey right there looking at us.
exactly, and these guys, they all did good. They all saw birds. They all were
Mhm.
within shot range of birds at one point in time. And just none of the guys got it done. And of course, I go out by myself one day and end up harvesting my birds.
Uh-huh.
And it's just kind of how it rolls sometimes, I guess. But, I put them in a good spot every time. It just didn't pan out. So,
Yeah, I got quite a few guys their first turkey, first gobbler. So it's pretty cool when they get their first bird
yeah.
and they're so
Mhm.
excited.
yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of neat.
I had one of my friends there that was so mesmerized just watching his gobbler strut in from 100 yards, 90 yards away, right up to 35 yards, that like he was just staring and never thought to get onto his gun, like and have his gun up and ready. And when I said kill him, he made this big elaborate move, like threw himself onto his gun, like he was play shooting or something. And that thing took off like a track star.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it was gone. And I'm like, shoot him, shoot him, shoot him, shoot him. And he's like, I'm like, buddy, what happened? He's like, I don't know. I was just watching him dance. He's like, he was just dancing in. And the next thing I know, you yelled, shoot him. And I'm like, yeah, it happens. But it
Now
was
you know why
funny.
the hens go for him.
Exactly. He was so depressed after that, though.
Yeah.
He
He'll
was
live with
literally
that for a long time.
he was literally on the ground, flat on his back, like smoking a
Aw.
Marlboro Black, just like, I don't know what happened. I don't know. He's like, that's it. I'm ordering more turkey hunting stuff. I'm depression buying.
Mm.
He's on the ground buying stuff. It was so funny.
That's how you
But,
learn, right?
Exactly.
Nightmares in your head, it'll never happen again.
Yep, exactly. You'll be ready for the next go round, you know? And but it was a good time. And then had another guy actually shoot a tree in front of him, and he still doesn't realize he shot the tree, but I was in the same spot about a week later, and was like,
BBs, yeah.
you know, and I was like, oh, look at that thing. That thing got blown to smithereens. So it was pretty funny, but that's just hunting as a whole. It's all about the experiences for me.
Yeah.
So
Now, something I've been wanting to ask. You have, and I know you seem like you're a planner. Like you have 58 steps ahead here. So you have the 2 rooms coming. You have the, of course, the bait shop, and you have the store opening. What are your other plans? Anything you want to spoil or surprise coming up? Or have you thought about like a theme weekend kind of a thing for it?
Yeah, I would love to start. I definitely want to have some local musicians at some point. No crazy loud bands because there's houses right there, but
yeah, that'd be awesome.
just some acoustic, vocals. And I would love to do in the cafe some kind of like, I don't know, book club or like a game night or just stuff. So there's more activities in the area for people to do. I haven't quite come up with exactly what we want to do yet, but
I think it'd be cool to do the smallest buck contest.
Nice.
The most
sounds
typical
awesome.
6-pointer contest or something.
That's awesome. I would have won
We
this.
have a chance.
Nothing over 6. That'd be awesome.
Well,
You see,
Pennsylvania
everybody does biggest, right? Everybody and their mom does the biggest buck. You've never seen smallest.
Yeah.
Or the most typical 6-pointer.
That's right.
The most average 6-pointer.
Way to make a guy feel bad. Like, yeah, here's $100, man. Like you're
I don't know. I think a lot of people would throw $20 at that contest.
I think you're right.
Some money
Yeah.
there.
You're definitely running that without me because I'll see all those little
Little skippers
I'll be
rolling
like,
in.
oh, they're so cute. I can't believe they're dead. I'm out of that one.
That's so funny.
Yeah. Any little animal, I'm like, oh, can I keep it as a pet?
You can have that. Is that a fawn contest?
Oh no! Oh no!
No way.
Oh.
I thought it was a big dog. It was.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Whose goat is that?
Yeah.
No,
Well-
that's hilarious.
Yeah, I don't know. We're the plan is to definitely grow, make it more fun, and come up with as many
Yeah.
interesting, creative things as we can.
That'd be awesome.
We definitely need to finish renovating before that, so we haven't given it a lot of thought because I feel like our brains can only handle so much.
Yeah, we're
We have
super
so
busy.
much going
Yeah.
on, so we're just kind of we're definitely gonna get to that. Yeah. Make it
I
more
tell you,
fun.
I look forward to seeing where it goes. It looks like you have something good here. You know, Skip's
Absolutely.
probably already going to take 2.5 months to come up.
He's already driving there right now.
He's already that. Yeah, he's probably.
He's
probably
packing
packed.
he's packing the Jeep right now. He's like, let's go.
Yeah.
Do you guys
Sounds good.
bear hunt?
I personally do not.
Yeah.
I
had my bear license this year.
Yeah.
so
It's a pretty good place for larger bear, especially.
Yeah.
There's some
oh,
There's
unbelievable bear up there.
Okay.
Yeah. I think Teddy Roosevelt used to hunt there for bear a few times.
Oh, okay.
that's Ben's grandfather. No, we don't. I guess we're getting more of them in the area where I am, but
Mhm.
like Vermont's pretty close to me. Vermont's only a half-hour drive, so
Okay.
there's a lot of bear hunting going down in Vermont.
Yeah.
They mainly run them with dogs up there.
Yeah.
But no, it's not something I've ever really gotten into.
Mhm.
I've had bear meat and I didn't really care for it, so I don't bother to go harvest a bear.
Yeah.
So,
Mm-hmm.
but they're cool. And to be honest, I've only ever really seen 2 or 3 bears in the wild, period.
Mm.
And never really come across their tracks other than unless I saw them. And this year was the first year that I found like a set of smaller bear tracks when I was hunting. And everybody in that area is like, oh, you should see the bears that come down and trash our trash can. And I'm like, show me the tracks, because I haven't even seen the damn tracks. I feel like a neighbor kid kicks your can over every night. I don't
It's a bear.
Yeah, it's not a
We-
bear.
We have a lot here for sure.
Yeah.
That's cool though.
Yeah, we've had a few on our property. One of them is not scared of us at all.
That one
Yeah.
sounds like
I
a
wanted-
magic.
One knock over the grill at the bed and breakfast the other day. We had people grilling, and
Oh,
the
no.
next morning I came there and the grill was like flipped over on its side and bent, and I was like, oh no. Yeah.
We'll have to
Montana.
come up and take care of that one.
Yeah, there's a restaurant down the street, and they have a bear that likes to eat their dumpster food regularly.
You don't even have to go into the woods, Chris. You can just sit on a roof and
Yeah.
bed and breakfast.
That's what I'm saying. We could be making burgers on the back
Yep.
on the back porch, and then we could just pop one off while we're sitting there.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. It's just a
Bring it
win.
up.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Then we could throw bear witches in the cafe.
Here we is.
Bear barbecue. Yeah. See.
Bear barbecue.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it depends on where it's eating, where it lives, how
Yeah.
the meat tastes. I know
yeah.
way up north Canada, people are like, oh my gosh. But I've had bear growing up, and it was really good. But it was
Yeah.
all like, there was a lot of cornfields and stuff like that where we were.
Yeah.
And what's nice is you said there's a lot of blueberries up there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bears are going to eat the more blueberries they have. Believe it or not, the fat actually renders differently, and it tastes and things taste differently if they're feeding on blueberries. It's a weird thing. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No, I believe it.
Miles and miles of blueberry swamps and patches, and
Yeah.
There you go.
yeah, it's a big destination for people to pick wild blueberries up in the park. It's pretty cool. Yeah. So yeah,
That's
that's
awesome.
cool. That's
Yep.
that does
Oh.
that. Yeah.
Well, I hate doing it, but we did hit our hour mark.
Wow.
I know, right? It was quick.
Wow.
Yeah.
We really appreciated having you on, even though Ben let us down. I just
Like
want
time and time again.
I want him to be my pallbearer so he can let me down one
Yeah.
more time.
Right.
Put you down one
Yeah.
last time.
Ben
Just that
actually
one last
asked.
time.
He actually asked me to go on for the whitetail crab business that I have. So we'll have to
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and get something organized for that. Yeah.
Ben probably won't show for that either, but you
Probably
know.
not. Probably not.
He's probably watching right now. Guys, come on.
Come on, man.
Come on, guys. That's great.
Poor Ben.
Yeah. But no, it was real good having you on, and we appreciate you talking.
Yeah.
Um,
Your place is absolutely beautiful, by the way.
It really is. It really is. And if
you.
when Skip gets up there in about 45 minutes to an hour, he'll have to send us pictures.
Skip's gonna send us a selfie with the bear. Like,
Just
Yeah. Yeah.
picnic basket and all.
Yeah.
Now we
Exactly.
can book rooms right from your page, correct?
Yep, that website will take you straight to Airbnb, or there's a phone number you can just call there. We're also on booking.com, so we're kind of everywhere.
awesome.
There we
Oh,
go.
cool.
There we go. So we
I feel like
yeah,
the rates are too cheap, guys. Gotta go up.
So when it's completely finished, it might be a little bit.
Yeah, I wouldn't blame you one bit.
Yeah. We're
Yeah,
halfway
we're
there.
good now.
Yeah.
it's good to hear.
Halfway there means you get to double the price at the end, right?
Yeah, we'll triple the price. Yeah.
Perfect. No, it's absolutely beautiful, and I wish you guys all the best with your business on that.
Thank you so much. We
It's-
appreciate
Sounds
that.
good.
And
Absolutely.
if you ever want to go ahead, I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
I said if you ever want to come back on, or if you ever want us to come up and do filming there,
Yeah.
you know where we're at. Just reach out.
Yeah, that sounds
great.
good.
That would be really
Yeah, we'd
great.
love to come back on.
We'd love to film a Sasquatch episode.
That's
Back in those
we
woods.
need to have you come down and get in the outfit and just
Yo, I'll Sasquatch it out in my waders too. Just
Yeah.
the top and just be duck hunting and like I caught him.
Yeah,
Nice.
please,
Yeah.
please film.
That'd be awesome.
I'll
That'd be
stick you in the middle.
hilarious.
I'll stick him in the
I
middle of
love
that
it.
50,000 acres. With
Yes.
his suit on.
Like in the blueberry patch, like I'm passed out
Yeah,
eating
yeah.
blueberries.
We'll see what the black bears think about that.
Exactly.
That's right.
That's so
Great.
funny. All right. Well, you guys have a wonderful night, and God bless. And I wish you guys all the best with your business. And I hope to get down there at some point.
You too.
Yeah, you too,
Anytime, you're
guys. I had
welcome.
fun. Thank
Have
you.
a great night.
Take care.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.